Welcome to your essential class. We are going to get going with our usuals, your bar, your mat, your ball, and your set of weights, 1s, 2s, or 3s. And we are going to restart this and get warmed up. And here we go. So feet nice and wide, soft bend in your knees. And just take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Pull the navel in nice and tight. And we're just going to start to roll those shoulders up and back. Little bend in the knees. Roll back, around. Last 4. And roll it to the front. Take it forward. We go front for 2. Go 3. Last 4. Bend the knees. Plie. Inhale, arms up. For 2. And exhale, press it down. Again, inhale. And exhale, really using the breath, lengthening the spine. One more, inhale. We're gonna march it out. Knees come up, it's lift and lift. Again, take it up and up. Shoulders are pressing down. Stretch the arms out wide. Take them all the way up overhead. Get ready to pull the arms down in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, pull down and down. Exhale as you pull. And now option to add a twist. Right, left, go right and left. Last 4. And now step it wide, round through the back. It's round, press the arms, lift all the way up and back down. Round, stretch, lift, lower. 2 more. Take it up and down. Last 1. And then take the arms back up and melt all the way down. Chest comes down, drop your head, kick your head yes, shake your head no, press your heels down, lift your tailbone high, start to bend the knees, bend and stretch. Here we go, we drop it down and lift. Nice dynamic stretch for your hamstrings. 4 more here, keep your head heavy. 2 more. And last 1, walk over to 1 foot. Turn all 10 toes to that side, square your hips. Modification, hand to thigh, back foot wider. Start to bend down and up, lower, and lift. 2 more. And last 1, step it back into a runner's lunge. Front knee right over the ankle. Plant your hand, turn towards the knee. Lift the arm from the shoulder. Shoulders are down, abs are in. Contract into your back leg glute to push through that hip flexor. And then bring it all the way down. Tap your back knee down and up, lower, and lift. 2 more. And last 1, straighten both legs. Turn it back center. 1 more stretch to the middle. And then walk to the second side. Turning all 10 toes to the side, squaring your hips. Modification, hand to thigh, back foot wider. And start to bend the knees, down and up. It's down and up. Just releasing through that front leg hamstring. And last 1, step it back into a runner's lunge. Front knee right over the ankle. Plant your hand, turn towards the knee. Shoulders are down, abs are in. Pressing through your back heel. Contract through your back leg glutes. And then exhale, bring it all the way down. Tap your back knee down and up. Feeling that hip flexor release. 2 more. And last 1, straighten both legs. Turn it back center, last stretch down through the middle, dropping your head heavy. And then bend your knees, roll it up 1 vertebrae at a time. Shoulder roll at the top, interlace your fingers, open through the chest, releasing the shoulders. And drop. All right, grab your weights. We're gonna do a little shoulder and tricep combo here. So feet just under the hips here. You're gonna place your wrists right at your hips. So palms are facing in here. Shoulders drop down, ribs knit together. We're gonna lift for 2. It's up for 2, down for 2. So coming up to a 90-degree bend and down. Lift, 2. Elbows are nice and tight here. Lift, 2. Speed this up. We lift it up and down. Lift and lower. Keep your knees soft. Protect your back. 4 more. For 3, so we're hitting the front of the shoulders. Now hold it high and pulse it up. Little lift, it's lift, lift. Shoulders are down, elbows are pulling in nice and tight. Great job. So just shoulder height. Modification, you can keep it lower. Last 4, 3, down for 2, up for 2. It's down, 2, take it up for 2. Again, drop down and lift. Now really engage your core, scooping up and in through the navel. Last one, down, 2, take it up for 2. Now we're gonna fold it over, bring your elbows high, flat back, start to kick those arms back for 2 and in for 2. We bend them back for 2. We bend it in for 2. Extend, making sure the neck stays long, the navel pulls up and in and in. One more, slow. Now speed this up, out and in. We go out and in, extend and bend. 4 more here. So getting that extension, straightening through the arms, pressing into your pinkies, hold it out, little bend and stretch, tiny bend, long stretch, press, then stretch, then stretch. Now hold it straight and pulse it up. Last set, lift, lift, take it up and up. All right, we're gonna bend it in 2 counts in. Here we go, we bend it in for 2, kick back for 2. Again, last set of triceps here. Neck is nice and long. Modification, you can always come higher, drop those arms lower. Last one, we're gonna take the arms back down. Now lift it to the sides. Here we go, we take it up for 2 and down for 2. If you wanna challenge, you can extend the arms straight out. Go up, 2. Now speed this up. Here we go, we lift it up and down. Lift, lower. Engage that core a little tighter. Feel it through the sides of the shoulders. 4 more here. Go 4 for 3. Go 2. Hold it high on 1. Little pulses up. It's lift, lift. Pick it up and up. Shoulders stay down. Abs are in. 8 more here. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5 for 4, 3. Drop it down for 2 and up for 2. It's down for 2 and up for 2. Again, go down. 2, lift. 2 more here, go down for 2, lift up. 1 more, down, 2, lift up, hold it here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, roll your shoulders back, take an easy neck roll down to one side, and down and around to the other, and bring it up. All right, feet stay just hip width apart, palms are gonna go up, shoulders drop down, ribs knit together, navel pulls up and in. We're just gonna curl it up, bicep curl. It's in and out, bend and stretch. If you're feeling good, you can start to raise those arms up, or you can keep them low to modify. Just keep your knees soft, protect that low back. Go in and out. Halfway out, little pulses out. It's press and press. Take it out and out. Great job. Making sure that your arms aren't higher than the shoulders. So just shoulder height, or modification, lower and closer. It's press and press. We're gonna pull it in. Here we go, we pull, go in. Think about contracting through the biceps to pull it in rather than using momentum. 8 more, go 8, 7, for 6. Last 4, 3. Now just flip your palms, face each other, thumbs are up, and we're gonna curl it in. We go in and out. Modification, all the way down and in for a challenge. Arms are extended up, in and out. We're gonna pulse it out and up, little press out and out. So you might feel the shoulders here, biceps working alongside. 8 more. 8 more, go 8. Keep breathing, keep your knees soft, keep that core hug tight. Now pulse it in, bend through the elbow. Little pulse, get in and in. Keep breathing. 8 more here. We go for 8, 7, for 6. We're gonna open the arms, 2 counts to bring them wide, and then 2 counts center. Here we go. We take them wide, 2, and center, 2. Keep your core tight, no arching through the back. Take it out for 2, and in. 2, 1 more. Hold it wide on 1. Pull the elbows down and in. We pull in. Now squeeze your blades together. Arms are slightly behind the torso here, working through that upper back. 8 more, go 8, 7, for 6, 5. We're just gonna flip the palms up, pulse it in, keep pulsing. It's in, little pulse. Pull and push. 8 more here. We go for 8, 7, for 6. Squeeze the blades for 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Take your arms up, hold them. Shoulders are down, elbows are bent. Squeeze those weights nice and tight. Contract through the core. 8 more counts, hold 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bring it all the way down. Drop those weights down. Let's stretch the arms out. Roll the wrists out and in. Interlace your fingers. Bend your knees. Open through the chest. Open side to side. And then cross one arm over. Roll your wrist out and in. Press through your blades. And switch sides. Roll it out. Roll it in, press through your blades. And then take it up and over. Elbow comes down, reaching for your elbow or your wrist. Side bend, feeling it all through the side body. Up to the elbow. Bring it up, neck roll halfway down. And then up and over. Elbow comes down, side bend. And then bring it up, neck roll down. And then interlace your fingers, pressing forward, rounding the back. And then bring it all the way up. All right, grab your bar. We're gonna get into our first leg set. So stepping up to your bar. And we are going to start off with some glute work. So we're gonna face the bar. So facing the bar, hands are on the bar, feet are hip width apart in parallel. Take one leg, point it back, soften through your standing leg, and then the back leg is gonna lift and bend and start to pulse. Back, press, press, take it back. So you want your hips forward just like headlights. Your pelvis is nice and neutral, so there's no movement through the back. Lifting through the spine, dropping the shoulders. Again, it's press and press. So we're activating through the glute max, the hamstring. 8 more. You want to try to get that toe up to the corner where the wall meets the ceiling here. We're going to hold the leg back and tuck the hips to the front. It's tuck and tuck. So pressing your hips forward as you try to hold that leg steady and back. 8 more. We go for 8. Really feeling it through the glute hamstring connection for 4, 3, 1 tuck, 1 kick back. It's tuck, kick back, tuck, and back. Again, forward and back. 4 more here. We go for 4, for 3, go 2. Now extend the leg, 2 counts to straighten. It's out for 2. Bring it in for 2. Again, extend. 2. You can pitch over just slightly into your bar now. Bring it in for 2. 1 more. Go out. 2. We're going to speed this up. Here we go. So holding the thigh steady, hinging just from the knee, feeling that hamstring work. 4 more here. Now, if you want a challenge for this next final set, option to press to releve. Otherwise, keep it on the flat foot. Send it long pulse up. It's lift, lift. So challenge position, releve, keeping the knee bent. 8 more here. We go for 8, 7, for 6. Final set. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Nice job. So back to that parallel position. Second leg is going to point back. Soften through your standing leg. Back leg lifts and bend. Squaring the hips off, pushing forward. So keep the back protected here. Draw that knee towards your center. Start to pulse back and back. Little press and press. So think about lengthening the spine, even though you're sinking into this standing leg. Dropping the shoulders and lengthening the neck. And if it feels better, you can always flex your foot. We're gonna hold it back and tuck your hips. It's tuck and tuck. So that pushing forward through the hips, that hip extension is gonna work the back of the seat and the hamstring. Try to keep your back leg lifted, toe up to the ceiling. Now 1 tuck, 1 press, and press. Tuck forward, press back. Again, it's tuck and press, and keep breathing here. Press forward, press back, forward, and back. 2 more. Extend the leg out for 2, in for 2. Here we go. We extend it out for 2. Bring it in for 2. Now really pull up and in through the core here. create that opposition in the body. Strength through the core, strength through the glute, through the hamstring. Speed this up. Here we go. Extend it out. You can pitch forward just slightly, keeping a nice long line through the back. 4 more here. We go 4. Coming into our final set in 3. Go 2. We're going to hold it out on 1. Pulse it up. Little lift up. Now option to press to releve. 4 more here. Last 4 for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring it down. Nice job. Pull off your bar. Sway your hips right and left. All right, glutes are active. We're gonna grab our ball and come into our parallel thigh work. So ball is gonna go right in between your thighs. You can stay facing your bar, or you can take it profile, either way. Feet stay parallel, and we're gonna press to releve, just a couple inches off the ground with the heels, and then bend into the knees. So nice long back here, shoulders over hips, hips over heels, and we're gonna squeeze that ball, go in. So making sure your feet are hip width or a little closer even. Again, we squeeze it in. Hold that squeeze, start to pulse, down. You can also do this from the flat foot if that's more comfortable for you. Just think about pulling up and in through the navel, hug those deep transverse abdominals around the body. Little pulse, 1 squeeze, 1 pulse. Combine it, squeeze it in, pulse down. Using the inner thighs as you squeeze. Imagine them pulling up and tightening. Squeeze and pulse. In and down. 2 more. We're going all the way up. 2 counts, nice and slow. We lift up for 2 and down for 2. Now, if you want to challenge, just take it 2 inches up and 2 inches down, staying in that mid-range. Otherwise, full range. We go up for 2 and down. 2. 1 more lift. We're gonna speed this up. Here we go. We lift it up and down. Good. Keep your form here. Make sure your hips stay under the shoulders. Again, it's lift, lower. We're gonna bring it down back to the top. Squeeze that ball. We press in. Again, picture those inner thighs pulling up, tightening, squeezing. 8 more here. Go 8, 7. Great job. Keep breathing for 4, 3, hold that squeeze and pulse it down. It's pulse. 2, feeling the tops of the thighs heating up, firing up here. 8 more here. We go 8, 7 for 6. Last 4, 1 squeeze, 1 pulse. I know we're feeling that, right? Yes. And down. 1 squeeze, 1 pulse. 2 more. And last 1 and done. Great job. All right, shake those legs out. We're going to stretch it all out. Turn to face your bar, shake, and then grab onto 1 ankle, soften through your standing leg, push your hips forward, and just take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Finding your balance, take your opposite arm all the way up, shoulders are down, abs are still pulling in, pushing your hips forward, keeping it a nice dynamic stretch. And then step your foot back, press your heel down, give it a stretch up through the back of the leg. And if you have a tight Achilles, you can bend your knee. Keep your heel pressing down, so whichever feels better for your leg here. And then kneel all the way down, walk your front foot forward, press your hips forward, releasing through that back leg hip flexor, and then shift your weight towards your front heel. Take your arms all the way up. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale, baby back bend. And back up. Turn towards the front knee, split the arms. Shoulders are down. Keep pushing forward, contracting through your back leg glute. Get a nice spinal rotation here. And then bring it back center. Shift your weight back. Flex through your front foot, sliding that leg back and reach across with your opposite hand. Chest comes towards your thigh. Head follows, reaching through the crown of your head, keeping your neck long. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. And then bring your feet together. Roll it up 1 vertebrae at a time. Big shoulder roll at the top. And then second side ankle goes back. Soften through your standing leg. Push your hips forward. Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale out, finding your balance, taking your opposite arm up, pushing your hips forward, keeping it nice and dynamic. And then step it back, press your heel down. Toes are straight ahead. Keeping your back leg straight or bending it to feel it lower in the leg through the Achilles. And then kneel all the way down. Walk your front foot forward. Press your hips forward. Release that back leg hip flexor and then shift your weight forward. Take the arms all the way up. Big inhale and then exhale. Lengthen through the front of the body. And back up. Turn towards the knees. Split the arms. Shoulders are down. Keep this back glute active. Pushing forward through the hip flexor. One more deep breath here. And slowly bring it back. Center. Shift your weight back. Flex your front foot. Notice if your hip is pulling forward. Try to slide it back. Square off. Reach across with your opposite hand. Chest comes down. Head follows. Neck is long. Take one more deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then bring your feet together and just hang it here. You can, your punch pull out. You can hang it here. You can place your hands on your thighs and then slowly roll it up. Big shoulder roll back. Interlace your fingers, open through the chest one more time. Deep breath. And shake the arms out. All right, we can place our bar to the side. We're going to come down to the mat. Can you still hear the music and me if you're live? Thumbs up. Okay, cool. Sometimes when the AirPods fall out, it changes things. All right, we are going to come into our second set of legs. We're going to start off on our mat standing. Feet are wide, wider than the hips. Toes are pointed to a 10 and 2, and then plie down. Arms are going to extend out wide, slightly in front of the shoulders. So not here, but slightly in front. Shoulders are down. Stacking shoulders over hips. Thinking nice and low. We're going to pull the knees back and hold. It's back hold. Back hold it. Back hold. So working sides of the glutes by pulling back. Pops to the thighs. Sinking down a little lower. Back hold. 2 more. Back hold. Now pulse it down. Little pulse goes down and down. Think about pulling up and in through the navel. So core is pulling up. Legs are sinking down. Little pulse. 1 pulse, 1 pull back. We pulse it down, pull back, pulse down, and back. Nice job. Down and back. 4 more here. We go 4. For 3. Go 2. All right, 2 counts up and 2 counts down. Lift for 2. And down. Again, for a challenge, just 2 inches up and 2 inches down. So lift into your body, challenge yourself, with an honor if you need that modification. All the way up. We're going to speed it up. Here we go. We lift it up. Challenge position, just an inch. Take it up an inch and down an inch. 4 more here. We go 4. For 3. Go 2. Hold it down. Knees go back and hold. We pull back, hold it. Again, back hold. So feeling the sides of the feet, tops of the thighs. 8 more here. Go back hold. Back hold it. 2 more. Start to pulse it down. Here we go. A little pulse goes down. Now, as you get tired, make sure that you don't start to lean forward. Stay nice and upright. Open the chest. Drop your shoulders. Little pulse and pulse. Last 4. 1 pulse, 1 pull back. It's pulse, pull back, pulse down, pull back. Again, down and back. 4 more here. Go for 4. Keep breathing. 3. All right, we're going to lift all the way up. Arms come all the way overhead. Here we go. We lift it up and down. And again, lift, lower. Exhale as you lift. 4 more here. We go 4. For 3. Go 2. Last one, final hold. Bring it down. Shoulders are down. Now, option for a challenge. Lift one heel. Bring that foot a little closer. Lift the second heel. Bring it a little closer. Sink it down, hold it here. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Great job, you guys. Shake those legs out. We're gonna come down to the mat for our last leg before core. Make sure you guys can see. There we go. All right, so coming onto your side, and we're gonna take it into a clamshell position. So knees are gonna be about 45 degrees bend here. Elbow right below the shoulder, and you can take your ball or just place your hand on the floor in front of you. Now, ankles stay attached, toes are pointed here. Lift out of the shoulder, out of the side body. We're gonna lift the top knee 2 counts. It's lift, 2, and down, 2. So outward rotation hitting the side of the feet here. Take it up, 2, down, 2. Again, lift. Speed this up, here we go. It's lift, lower, exhale as you lift. And keep lifting out of the side body so you don't sink down here. Lift, lower, take it up, and down. 2 more. Hold it up, little pulses back. Pulse, and back, little pulse. Keeping your ankle and heel together. 8 more. We go for 8. 7, we feeling it through the side of the feet, yes? For 4, 3, down and up to tempo. It's down, exhale, lift, lower, and lift. So again, pressing into the floor or pressing into the ball, lifting out of the side body. Keep breathing, 2 more, down and up. We're just gonna slow it down, 2 counts down. Drop down for 2 and lift, 2, down. Now pull your deep core up and in, even tighter, down. 2, try to get that leg 1 inch higher, go down, 2, lift up, and done. Nice job. Swing it around, second side. So 45-degree bend, ankles, heels together, toes are pointed, pressing down either into the floor or into the ball. Lift out of the side body. Lift for 2, knee goes up for 2 and down, 2, lift and lower. Take it up. Keep breathing, exhale as you lift. And we're gonna speed this up, here we go. We lift it up and down. So neck is long, shoulders are down, lifting through the side body, hugging those deep transverse abdominals around the body. 2 more, hold it high. Let's pulse it back, press and press. Go back and back. Keep that breath going, keep your feet attached. Knee pulling back, using the side glute here. All right, we're going full range all the way down and up. Here we go. We drop down, exhale, lift. Down. Less than 30 seconds left on this side. 4 more here. We go 4. For 3. Go 2. Slow it down. 2 counts down, 2 counts up. Down for 2. And up for 2. Last set. Go down. And lift. 2 more here. Take it down. And lift. 1 more, down and up and done. Flip it over into a seated position. One leg is gonna hug in, figure 4, sitting nice and tall. And then switching sides, hug it in, sitting tall, releasing through the side of the hip and bring it down. All right, we have 2 more working tracks. We're gonna get into our core. You can keep your bell handy for our next one, but we're gonna start on our side for this first one. We're gonna come into some plank work, but it's gonna be all modified here. If you want more of a challenge, you can of course take that full position. So we're gonna start in this modified position. Knee is down, other leg is straight out. Elbow is right below your shoulder. Now, if you want that challenge, both feet can go out, staggered or stacked. Hand on the hip, we're gonna lift up for 2 and down. 2, again, lift, 2 and down, 2. So shoulders are down. We're targeting this lower oblique here. Lift, 2 and down. Exhale, press it up, down. 1 more, hold it high on 1. Arm goes up and pulse it. Lift, lift, take it up. Abs are pulling in nice and tight here. 8 more, that's it. Then we switch, go 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Switching sides. Elbow comes down onto the knee, or for a challenge, onto both feet. Hand goes on the hip, shoulders are down, pulling up and in through the navel, using this knee to help you lift. 2 counts up. We lift it up for 2 and down. 2, again, lift, 2 and down. Take it up for 2 and down. Think about pushing your hips forward, extending through the hips. Bring it up, pulse up, lift, lift. Take that top arm up, shoulders are down, neck is long, abs are pulling in, pushing your hips forward as you lift. Take it up and up. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. We're gonna turn over onto our front. Elbows are gonna stay down. You're gonna bring it to the top of the thighs, walk your feet back, and then tuck your hips, pushing forward, coming into a modified plank. Now, if you want a full plank, step back onto your toes and hold it here. Press through your blades, scoop the navel in, push those hips forward, and hold. Think about pulling your elbows towards your knees, creating that tension in the core. We have 8 more counts here. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press it back to child's pose. Great job. Stretch it long. Drop the head. I'm back. Walk your hands over to one side. And then walk your hands to the second side. All right, our final set, we're gonna come down onto our front. Thumbs are up. We're gonna lift opposite arm, opposite leg. Neck is long here. Working on core strength through the back. Think about pulling your navel up off the mat, keeping your front tight as you work the back. Keep lifting. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Lift and lower. Take it up and down. 4 more. We go 4. For 3. Go 2. Last 1. Now arms are going to go up. Hold it here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Pressing back into child's pose. Stretch it long. 1 more time. Releasing through the low back. Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. Slowly roll it up. All right, we're gonna come into our final core. Ball is gonna go at the base of the back. We have 2 minutes left to work here. So ball at the low back, feet are flat. You're gonna sink down, holding under your thighs. Shoulders are down, neck is long. Take a deep breath and then exhale. Scoop the navel in nice and tight. We're gonna tuck the hips. It's tuck, release, tuck, release. If you want to challenge, extend the arms straight out. 4 more. For 3, go 2. Beat it up. Here we go. Little tucks. It's tuck and tuck. So keeping the chest open, keeping the shoulders down the back. 8 more. Go 8, 7, for 6. Last 4. We're coming up for 2 counts. We lift it up for 2 and down. 2. So just 2 inches up, 2 inches down. Take it up for 2 and down. It's lift and lower. Up an inch, down an inch. It's up an inch, down an inch. Lengthen the neck, open the chest. Let the abs do all the work here. 4 more. For 3, go 2. Last 1, bring it down. Take your right arm, reach it across to the left. Start to twist across just an inch, maybe even half an inch. So trying to take it to your farthest point, feeling the opposite oblique working. You can also hold with both hands or release for a challenge. Switching sides, twist and twist. Reach, reach. 8 more here. So finding that rotation through your core, pulling up and in through the navel, feeling that oblique work. And we're gonna bring it back. Center, reach, center, reach, center, and reach. If your arms are out, right here. Center, reach, center, reach. 2 more, center, reach. Last 1, bring it back, center. Sink it down a little bit lower. If you're holding under your thighs, release those arms out. If your arms were out, try to take them a little higher, either to the diagonal or all the way up. Hold it here. Scoop your navel in nice and tight. Start to pulse it up. It's lift, lift. Take it up and up. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way down. Give your knees a hug. Rock it side to side. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. Drop one foot down. Keep one knee into the chest. Reaching it towards the shoulder. Roll your ankle out. And roll it in. And then you can hold on to the back of the calf or use a band or a towel to place under the foot. Extend that leg all the way up. Relax your shoulders and just start to breathe into this stretch. Reaching up through your heel, dropping down through your tailbone. And then take a little bend of the knee and press it up. When you bend, feel that stretch move all the way up the leg towards the glutes and press it up. Take one more deep breath here, holding the leg or your bands with your opposite hand. Start to cross that leg over to the opposite side of the body. Keep your hip grounded down. Opposite hand can go on the top of the thigh or out wide. And then bring it back up, send it high and wide up towards the shoulder. Arm goes out, shoulders are down. And then back up center, extend the bottom leg, getting a little bit deeper. If it feels more comfortable, you can keep that foot flat though. And then release the band, send your leg down and around. Cross it over, keeping your knee hip height. Open through the chest, get a nice spinal stretch. Releasing through the shoulder and through the hip. Just enjoy this stretch. You can always support the knee with your ball or a pillow. Take one more deep breath here. And slowly bring it back up center. Take your second leg, pull it in, up towards the shoulder. Roll your ankle out and in. And then grab your bands. Place it under the foot, extend that leg up. Pressing up through your heel, dropping down through your tailbone. Shoulders are down. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. And a little bend in the knee. And press it up. And little bend. And press. Start to cross that leg to your opposite side, keeping the hip grounded down, opposite hand on the top of the thigh, or out wide. And then back up center, send it high and wide towards your shoulder. Energy out through that heel. And then back up center, option to extend the leg, or you can keep it bent if that's more comfortable. Getting a little bit deeper into this top leg stretch. And then release the band, send your leg down and around. Cross it over, keeping your knee hip height open through the chest. Get a nice spinal stretch. Take one more deep breath here. And then exhale, bring it back center, crossing one leg over. Thread your arms through, hug it in, flex your feet. Press your lifted knee away. Open up through that hip. And then continue to cross, lifting the shins. As you hug your knees in, drop your tailbone, keeping your feet flexed. And then crossing over with the second leg, figure 4 to start, hugging it in. Option to press the lifted knee away, opening the hip. And then cross into a butterfly stretch, lifting the shins, dropping the tailbone, relaxing the shoulders. And then opening out, finding happy baby, or just hugging your knees in, rocking side to side. And then when you're ready, dropping your feet, sending your legs out. Arms go up overhead, lengthen through the body. Slight arch in your back here. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, let your toes fall to the sides. Float your arms down, palms up or down. And if it feels more comfortable, you can plant your feet wide and tent your knees together. You can also place your legs up on a wall to let any lactic acid drain. And you can also find the fetal position, resting your head on your hands, or press up to a seated position. Whatever allows your body to find stillness, to relax, to recover, to re-energize. Start to bring your attention to your inhale. As you breathe in, feel the belly rise. Think about the whole body breathing beyond just the chest. Visualizing the lungs filling up and sending that oxygen down through the legs to all 10 toes. Down the arms to all 10 fingers. Around the chest and the upper back to the head. And as you exhale, just sink your body down into the mat. Give into gravity. Feel the weight of your legs. Feel the weight of your arms and your head. And just continuing with this cycle, visualizing the breath, inhaling, expanding, exhaling, relaxing, cleansing the body. Maybe feeling energy running through the body without moving, without touching. And just acknowledge any racing thoughts, any mental clutter, using the breath as a very powerful tool to release, to let go, to allow yourself to have this moment right here and now with nothing to do and nowhere to go. We're going to take 2 more deep breaths, and on your next inhale, start to focus on something that you feel grateful for today. Finding gratitude, allowing yourself to feel centered and grounded, trying to keep that with you through the rest of the day. Taking 1 more deep breath, and on your exhale, start to move your arms, your hands, your fingers. Roll out your wrists, wiggling your toes, your feet. Gently rocking your head side to side, nice and slow. And then hugging your knees in, 1 leg at a time, giving yourself a big hug and thanking yourself for making the time for you, knowing it is so much more than just a physical workout. And if you're lying down, you can slowly roll to your side and press up to a seated position with your head coming up last. Sitting nice and tall, shoulders drop down. Take a neck roll halfway down to one side. And halfway down to the other. And then sitting nice and tall, lengthening through the vertebrae. Flip the palms up. Take a deep breath all the way up. And exhale, press it down. And one more deep breath. Bring the palms together, exhale down through heart center, and release it all out. All right, we are all set today. Thank you so much. Great job, and I will see you next time.